And then Ronaldo! Balotelli, Aguero! It's Bergkamp. That's magnificent. Here's Messi. Away from 2, 3, 4. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
The Football Drop Podcast.
FDP, we are back. Eddie.
Call me. Top of the league.
Oh, mate.
Top of the motherfucking league.
So again, we are recording Sunday evening, just in case you give it any shit.
And Eddie Nketiah is an elite striker.
Eddie Nketiah has just proven us all wrong, you know,
Again.
at times, that he can cut it in the big league and scored a double against Man United.
A double.
A double.
A double.
I was going to say double, but then I just went double and then panicked halfway through.
What a game.
Oh, mate. I'm literally like, my adrenaline is pumping.
It was obviously the winner where, so I literally recording 15, not even 15 minutes after the end. It's 6:30.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah, it's 6:30 now, yeah.
Jesus.
6:33 to be precise.
Shit.
And yeah, we've just done it. We've just won. And how much were you bricking it for that final?
Mate, before.
No, that final goal though. You're like, no, he's offside. He's offside, Ben. No, Ben, I think he's off. I was like, no, he's on. I think he's off, Ben.
I was only talking about this the other day. How VAR is kind of ruining that moment of, yeah. Because I celebrated, then I was like, nah, I think he's off. That's way too close. I think he's off. So I stopped myself from getting excited. And then by the time you get, you know, the confirmation that it's in, you're like, yes. But it feels like it's not as much of a yes as the yes was when before VAR. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it kind of takes the initial sting out of it, really, doesn't it? But oh my god, what a game! What a game,
mate! I've not really seen much like it, to be honest, from the Arsenal.
What was you looking at then? So we're recording. We look at like this sounds really weird. We look at each other. You were staring at the back of the microphone.
Yeah,
then. I was like, what's he looking at?
Your cable looked like it was a circle one.
Oh no,
from
it's
where
just
it was,
normal.
but it's not. It is a USB-C.
Yeah.
But it didn't look like it, so I was trying to like figure it out in my brain what the hell was going on. Because we've got the same mic, so
we do.
Yeah,
we do. And do you know what is the same? That Arsenal are still at the top of the league,
mate. We were literally just saying, weren't we? 16 games we've won, drawn 2, lost one. Which
so disappointing, that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially against it bloody United.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. The Chepsy's open. The celebratory Chepsy.
I realised my mistake when I looked over and it wasn't open.
Do you know what? I've done exactly the same.
No.
But I was going to wait until we do a pause. But yeah,
well, good for you. I needed a drink. I'm like gasping already.
Yeah, you've only had 3?
Yeah. And I've been talking for 2 minutes, 50 seconds, so, you know.
You've smashed it, mate. Absolutely smashed it.
So, right, let's go. Let's try and curb our enthusiasm.
Until later on.
And let's just... How are you?
I'm good. I'm ecstatic. I've got a massive grin on my face. I'm loving it. I'm actually loving football right now.
It's amazing. I always love football.
It's incredible. How are you though?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm feeling the same. Yeah, I'm good. I've had a nice weekend.
Getting over this cold?
Yeah, I don't really know what's happened. It's not COVID.
Laura's got a theory behind it.
Okay.
It's because obviously you've moved in with Selge and Robin now. So you're obviously with a kid 24/7 basically. Mm-hmm. So they always pick up lurgies and stuff from school. That's why you're getting it again.
Well, maybe, but I still have Jack, and he's not had a cold. Robin's not had a cold, and neither Selge. So I don't really know.
Where you been?
Exactly. Where you been? Yeah, exactly.
Going through the COVID wards, licking the wall. And you're like, I don't know why I'm ill.
Yeah, so I'm feeling a bit rough. It was a bit rough yesterday.
Yeah, I was worried this wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, me too.
I was concerned.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe I'm not going to come, but I didn't want to call it too early. But I'm here. I've tricked my way around down to the beast that is Ramsgate.
Yeah, living the dream. Great place. Great place.
But no, I've had a nice weekend, mate. It's been a nice day today with the kids and Selge, obviously. Having a nice day, family day sort of thing.
Decent.
Yesterday was a bit of a write-off from sickness, but saw some friends in the afternoon. And I caught up with number one listener, a fan favourite, Lou.
I was just about to say,
On Friday
don't
night.
say too much about your week because you'll run out of things to say to her.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
There's no conversation
That is
topics.
literally the problem. Like, she listens to this. She's
Legend.
an absolute ledge. She's very supportive, lovely person. She's probably listening to this and getting all like, "Oh, stop it." But yeah, she.
I wish I got a picture of you doing that. Oh, stop it. You did a bit of the hand action.
But yeah, she doesn't need to know anything about me because she listens to this and it's like, oh yeah, no, I needed that. Yeah, no, I needed that. So I feel like I'm a bit of a celebrity, and I'm just I just took a fan out night.
Yeah, that's what I would call you as well. Absolute silly. Can I get your autograph after the show?
Yeah, and I know that she's going to send me a text message, a Saki text message as well as soon as she listens to it. So I look forward to that.
Absolutely. Cool. Right.
What about you? Let's not get straight into it, mate. Come on. What's about you? Tell us about you. You're
Well,
so
I've had
quick
my
to
first
do
week
this.
at work, so I'm just excited
Why
to talk
are you
about
like
Arsenal.
this, man? You just
I
like.
just want to breathe through. I just want to talk about Arsenal.
Well, we
I'm
can
so
talk about
excited.
it, man. We can talk
I mean, obviously, we talk about every football team in the Premier League because we are a non-biased
Exactly.
podcast.
And we got Guillherme who's primed and ready to go.
is he here?
Of course he
Yes,
is. Yeah.
Guillherme.
But he wants to know about your week. How's your week been?
Yeah, it's been all right. First week at the new job.
Yeah.
I feel like I say this like every week at the moment.
I know,
between us.
tell me about it.
It's always one of us
Preach.
getting a new job. Yeah, it's been good so far. Ironically, I've been to places of my old work more than I have my new work so far. I've not actually been into any restaurants yet.
What?
I've been into
wait,
two
wait,
different
wait,
pubs.
wait. You've not been to any Bill's restaurants,
Not yet, no.
but you've been to Green Kings.
Twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who do you work for?
Bills.
Okay.
Had to really think about it. I thought, quick. No. Yeah, that's been good so far. Obviously, first week's always a bit tough because you never know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So you're sort of just learning the ropes, meeting loads of people, which is great. So I meet a couple of the area managers again next week, and then following week, boom, I'm let loose.
You're let loose.
I'm very excited for that. And I'm meeting Mr. Bill himself next Friday.
Oh, yeah. What are you going to be doing with him?
I think we're going for lunch, I think.
What, just you and him?
Yeah.
Why?
As part of the induction, everyone sort of gets introduced to him, apparently. It's a new thing they're doing.
That's amazing. I
I
bet.
think it's nice that he's so hands-on. I think it's brilliant.
Well, I mean, I just wonder if like that was his idea. He was sort of like, I feel like we really need to induct them in. What I'll do is I'll take every single new member of staff out one-on-one for lunch.
Do you know what I honestly, and this is what I genuinely think, is he's going to ask me to get your autograph because he knows you're a celebrity.
Wow.
He's like, I've got a chain of restaurants, but at Will Salisbury on the Football Drop podcast,
Get in the queue, man.
he is a ledge.
He's behind Lou in the queue. I'm not pushing him up front. I'm
No?
not doing it for you, mate. No.
So we don't push you up front, we put you on left back.
Oh yeah.
To be fair, you smashed it at five-a-side this
New
week.
boots.
Were they good? Do they feel good?
They felt better. Yeah, it felt more controlled when I was hitting the ball.
There was definitely fewer wayward shots.
Yeah.
Towards the end, I think everyone has a few wayward shots because everyone's knackered. I get that.
Genuinely, man. I think I had about 2 or 3 that went over. Like everything was
Yeah.
controlled. I didn't score every time. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm no fucking Trossard, but you know.
You did play very well. You did play well.
Cheers, mate. As did you, but I know you weren't happy with
Yeah,
it.
don't talk about my one. I wasn't happy at all.
You concede over 20, then you know.
I didn't. I was 19. No, 18.
No.
It was 18.
I think it was like 24-21, something.
Was
like
it?
that.
No,
Yeah.
I'm sure it was. We kept under 20.
No, you didn't. No.
I'm sure it's like 22 or something to us. 22-19.
I don't think so. But maybe.
That's gutting. That is gutting. But I didn't enjoy football this week, but I still look forward to it on a Monday.
I'm buzzing for it tomorrow. Yeah. Even like this cold, I'm just like, it can just fuck off for an hour.
Yeah.
I just want to go.
Yeah, it doesn't matter then, does it? Get your, what is it, Olbus? The things you shove up your nose.
Yeah,
and
it's
Vicks
got
Vapor
this
Rub
like
and stuff.
random thing, right? I don't really know what it is, but it's got like like a shell, and then it's got like a candle in it, and then you've got some like Olbus oil stuff that goes in the top, and then the candle burns it, and then the oil's like released into the house.
That sounds disgusting. So the whole house has to suffer because you've got a sniffly nose.
Well, no, I think she likes
That's
the
what you're
smell.
trying
I
to
don't know if it is Olbus, but it smells a bit Olbusy to me. I don't know what it is, mate.
You should be like Captain Patrick Vieira and just smear your shirt before a game.
Yeah.
Just cover it in Vicks.
Yeah, I
and off
remember
you
that.
go.
It's like those things. Have you seen those things? And then they got like the sticks coming out of them to make the smell.
Yeah, the reed diffusers.
Yeah, like them.
Yeah, we've got loads around the house.
Fucking bamboozles me every time. I'm like, what? How is that working?
Oh, okay.
I assume the stick is sucking it all off out into the atmosphere.
Absolutely, yeah. It's literally sucking it off and then spitting.
Ah, it doesn't swallow.
No. Well, if it swallows, it goes back in, doesn't it? So
That's what she
defeats the whole object, really.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. But yeah, that's so... I don't really know why we was talking about that.
No,
yeah.
nor do I. Because you're cold.
Yeah.
Because you're cold. But it's a bit shit, isn't it?
What, those reed diffusers?
Having a cold.
Oh, mate, it's the worst.
Do you know what's
Well,
also
not the
shit?
worst. Being a Tottenham supporter?
Well, I think at the moment, being a Juventus supporter.
Oh, nicely led into the news. Well done.
Thanks, mate. There, 15 points deduction.
I've just noticed something is actually...
What?
Your chain, man. It looks good.
Oh, piss off. You've been ripping me for 2 hours. Fuck off.
I reckon we should get a picture of it and send it on socials
No.
and see if people like it.
Nah.
I think you look good, man.
No.
You look like a Duncan from Blue. You look good.
Great. Isn't he the gay one?
What's wrong with that?
I don't want to be gay.
Why?
Because I like Laura. She's all right.
Oh, it's just because you look like someone, that means you're going to be gay then, does it?
Yeah, could be.
Oh, okay.
Could be. Do you know what?
being
I'm actually going to try and
He's
take
being-
it off now
he's
while
being
we're,
sarcastic.
while we're
I'm
doing
going
it.
to take it off, man.
Yeah,
I feel bad now.
100%.
No, don't take it off.
No, it's coming off.
Come on, man. You got to wear stuff that you like to wear. Don't let anyone put you down.
That's off now. Done.
Oh, I feel bad now.
No, done.
Anyway, so Juventus.
Yeah, they got fucked over, didn't they? Well, they got caught out.
15 points.
Yeah, it should be 50, shouldn't it?
Mate, honestly, after the last time with the match fixing, now with financial fucking... what's the word? Irregularity. I don't think that's the word
yeah.
that I was looking for, but it still works. It doesn't... Like, what's going on?
They should be punished more severely because, yeah, as you said, like they've done some dodgy shit in the past, and they're doing it again. Fucking relegate them. They've got to sit there for 10 years or something. Even if if they win every single game, they're like, yeah, we got promoted. Nah, loser. Deduct 100 points.
Yeah, well, exactly. It's just... It's just
disgraceful.
another thing for Serie A and Italian football that just disgraces it, and it's Juventus at the heart of it again. You know, you had the match fixing scandal, you had the Euro League thing that they wanted to put together, and they're still saying they're behind it.
Yeah, they're still saying it's happening.
It's happening,
No,
yeah.
it's not, mate.
And now this with the finances.
But no wonder why we want the Super League after all this.
Well, exactly. Yeah,
Makes
very
sense
true.
now.
Yeah, but it's just like what's going to happen? You know, what about their titles? Because did that affect their team and how the team performed and them getting their titles and stuff? So do they need to look into that? Like, honestly, it's so corrupt.
Yeah, I just like I said, I don't know how they get away with it. Obviously, they're not. But 15 points, it's not a lot. It only takes them 10th or 11th.
Yeah, I mean it's fucked them for the season, but they'll be back next season, won't they?
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're going to have.
Why
lots
do they
of
not
money.
have financial restrictions set? So they have like wage caps and stuff like that. So that'll penalise them, and then they'll have to learn to work within those budgets.
Oh no, they'll just break them, and then they'll just have to go a season where they deducted points, and then the next season they're
Yeah,
fine.
it should just be more. They should have to do it within 3 years. They have to get their wages to
Just
this.
play by the rules, guys.
Yeah, it's not hard. Surely.
But the whole
Actually,
board
rules.
has gone now, hasn't it? Including
Yeah, everyone's
Nedved.
gone.
They went. Was it November, December time? They sort of went.
Yeah, it's before Christmas, wasn't it? So they knew what was happening. They're like, sod this, we're out. Honestly, just Italian football, it's getting there. After that whole match fixing scandal, it was getting there. Obviously, Juventus were kind of leading that from the front. And you thought, oh, maybe it's changed. And obviously, AC Milan and Inter Milan coming up as well. Atalanta were doing really well. Napoli were doing really well. And you just think, oh, okay, yeah, the quality was better. It was more entertaining again. And then you just think, oh, no, it's all just built on shit and lies.
Yeah,
Again.
yeah. Anyway, exactly.
It's just so corrupt constantly. So frustrating.
It is frustrating. But what was quite funny was that there was a 2-year sort of suspension from football for several of the board members, and one of those board members had moved into Tottenham Hotspurs. And it
Yes,
stands.
I've read. Yeah, it's that Paratici, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So what happens with him now? Is he just gone from Tottenham?
Yeah, he's not allowed to work in football, including in
Oh.
England. So, you know,
What happened to all the stuff he's done so far?
What he has to leave. I assume there's going to be an appeal.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, would there be any sort of retrospective action on anything? Because obviously he's done a lot of work to get Kulusevski in, Bentancur in. Are their contracts void?
I don't think so. No.
I'd take them both for Arsenal. Bench warmers. On a free deal. Oh no, Kulusevski's on a loan, isn't he, to be fair?
Yeah, but where does Kulusevski, where would he fit and where would Bentancur fit?
I think Kulusevski will fit quite nicely on the bench.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd fit one of our chairs, no problem.
Was that next to Bentancur?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
cool,
think it'd be good.
Sweet,
I think for Carabao Cup and FA Cup, it's great to have them come on.
Yeah.
Trossard one side, Kulusevski on the right, and Bentancur next to El Neni. We can get rid of Sambi then, because he's not very good.
Yeah, Sambi Lokonga is...
I don't think he's going to cut it, is he? Some good news, positive news though, with the with women's football. So the Welsh FA have agreed equal pay for the men and women's.
Yeah, and that was agreed as well with the Welsh team. Men's team have agreed to take a 50% pay cut to then increase the female.
Was it 50%? Oh, I thought it was 25. That's
50%.
even better.
Oh, it might be 25. I thought it was 50, but it might be 25. Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Which is absolutely fantastic for everyone around, and equal pay.
Do you reckon it'll happen in England, where the England men will ask the women to take a 25% cut because they win stuff?
Yeah, it could.
Can you just tell us how to do it? Give us some tips.
How'd you get that? How'd you get that over the line? But yeah, I don't know whether it will be a good thing. It's a good thing for Wales to like trailblaze and show the rest of the world. Yeah, we mean fucking business here.
Absolutely. Could I just play devil's advocate for a sec with that? So I completely agree, but from an argumentative perspective, it's easier for Wales to implement it because Wales don't have such a big following as such from the men's national team.
Right.
So the wages and things like that, they've got a few superstars in their team, which is great, but the wages and the sort of differences aren't going to be as astronomical as England, for example.
Well,
where you got Sancho, who's on a couple $100 million a year,
but not for England. So it's their appearances. So it's not their wage from their club. It's their wage from paying for Wales.
Right. Okay.
And that would be the same for England.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're going to be
of course.
taking home that much money. I don't.
But the men's team, do they get as much like TV exposure to be able to pay their wages and be inflated as much from appearance bonuses perspective as the women?
What in England?
No, in Wales.
I think so. Yeah, I think.
You reckon?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it will be.
It's nice that they're doing it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Just trying to see both sides of the argument. That's all.
Yeah, no, I think it's great that they're doing it because it's the same. It's the same job. It's if you were what are you, head of recruitment?
No, senior
Senior head of recruitment.
Senior recruitment manager.
Right, and there's another senior recruitment manager who's female, but you get paid more than her. But you're doing the same job though.
Because I'm sick at my job.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
It comes, for me, I get it, and I do totally agree. But I guess like from a commercial perspective, if you're bringing in similar numbers and stuff for sponsorship and things like that, that's great. But if you just merge it all together, then it's fine. Then there's no he said, she said, they're on this, they're on that, or whatever, because everything is amalgamated together. But obviously, like in England, for example, it's very much the women's team and the men's team. It's not England. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's a bit like that with WSL, isn't it?
Yeah, they run almost. You got Arsenal ladies, Chelsea ladies, and stuff. Yes, they're part of the same club, but they're so split.
But some of them aren't, are they? Some of them are. I don't know which ones now because I know there was so Arsenal ladies were separate, but now they've merged back.
Yeah,
and there's a lot like that of clubs.
There's a lot
like
more
that.
togetherness, isn't there?
But also another win was Sarah Bjork Gunnardsdottir, which is really difficult to say for me. But
Yeah, you did well there.
I think I've smashed that.
I don't think you've butchered it too much.
I think she'd be happy with that. So she was off.
She's going to message in next week. Fantastic, Will.
Yeah, actually, I think she just goes as Sarah Bjork, which
Probably.
is a lot easier to say.
She'll
But it could
probably
be-
ask for your autograph as well.
But actually, I think it's Sarah Bjork.
Butchered just the easy part of the name. Nice.
So she was playing for Lyon, went off on maternity leave, and they refused to pay for her maternity leave cover.
Oh, wow.
Pay. So she's been claiming for I think it was like £700,000, like while she was off from Lyon. She's now with Juventus, and she won that battle in court, which I think is great. It's a basic human right, isn't it, to have maternity leave?
Absolutely. Definitely.
So things are on the up for women's football.
That is great. And just the final bit of sort of big news, I suppose, is Arsenal still top of the league.
Arsenal are still top of the league. A few transfers. So, should we go into the transfers?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go into the transfers. Where do you want to start?
Should we start with Danny Ings?
Yes, Mr. Claret and Blue.
He loves it, doesn't he?
He's played for all three now.
All three Claret and Blue teams. I don't know if you saw my little faux pas.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
I didn't. I saw the comment
Yeah.
that I can't remember who it was that called you out.
Mr. Campbell, of course.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
Was
of
it Big
course he was.
AC?
Yeah. But I managed to correct it.
Oh, yeah, because you said he moved to Villa, didn't you?
I said he moved to Villa, yeah.
Yeah, he was at Villa.
He was at Villa,
He
yeah.
was
He
at
moved
Villa.
to West Ham, yeah.
Do you think that's a good signing?
I don't think so. Like, I think when I look at the like Bowen, like, I mean, he scored two at the weekend yesterday.
Yeah.
Scamacca, Antonio, you know, they've got some good strikers. Not performing, don't get me wrong. And Danny Ings is proven, so
Yeah, I think it makes perfect sense.
it kind of
gets
does.
him out of a bit of a jam this season. He could chip him with 5-6 goals, and they could be big goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not phased under pressure. As you said, no one's performed. Scamacca's been in and out with injuries and stuff this season.
Yeah,
as
strange
well.
one, that one, isn't it, Scamacca? Because he
Yeah.
looks fantastic. He looks fantastic. But yeah.
Yeah, difficult season for them. Mikhailo Mudryk. Let's just address this quickly. So, social media have been blowing up all week, obviously, since he signed for Chelsea. It looked destined that he was going to come to Arsenal.
Yeah, but yeah, he didn't.
I don't know what happened. The rumours saying that Chelsea were offering more up front, sort of
Did
straight
we talk
away.
about this last week?
I think so, maybe.
Okay. No, go on.
Just to
carry
recap, just to
Yeah,
sort of
yeah,
lead
go on,
it in.
sorry.
So obviously
Sorry to
he's
interrupt.
trained with them and stuff, and then he came on for what 25 minutes, 30 minutes
Yeah.
yesterday. He looked fucking brilliant.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
But it's 20 minutes, half an hour of a debut.
Yeah.
You're always going to be you should always be fired up and ready.
He looked good, though. He looked tricky.
He did look brilliant.
He looked fast. He looked like he could take the ball into the box. He did miss a sitter, but...
But that's going to be nerves and
Yeah,
excitement,
yeah,
I
first
suppose,
game,
as
yeah.
well.
No, I thought he did really well.
He did do really well, and I do fear it's going to be another Hazard situation for us.
Oh, okay.
Because obviously we were in for Hazard originally when he first went to Chelsea, but we didn't want to pay an extra like 5 million or something.
Yeah.
And look what Hazard went on to achieve at Chelsea. So I do fear it's going to be, it potentially could be someone like that.
Yeah.
But we've signed Leandro Trossard,
We
which
have.
came out of nowhere.
Yeah. Leandro Trossard.
What do you think of that?
He looked good when he came on.
Yeah, great bit of footwork towards the end, wasn't it?
Some great footwork. I wonder why Fabio Vieira isn't being brought into the team more. I think he looks tricky, he looks fast, he looks good.
Physicality. I reckon
reckon?
it's that, yeah. So if you notice, a lot of the European games and cup games, he plays them no problem.
Yeah.
But I think in the Prem, it is a lot more physical, and I don't think he's quite built for that yet.
Yeah, well, maybe. Yeah, you got a good point. But no, Trossard looks good. That was a good signing. You know, we lost out on Mudryk, and he went and got the next target that he wanted. And I think Trossard, he was never going to play for Brighton again. He's scored a hattie against Liverpool.
Against Liverpool, he did. It's a safer bet, isn't it?
It is a
in
good-
terms
yeah.
of a risk. For the team that are, I keep bagging on about it because we're top of the league.
Yeah, we are top of the
but
league.
because we are fighting for the title, bringing someone with limited experience for 80 million is a massive gamble.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Whereas you can go in the summer and sign someone, especially if we win the league, and we're getting to Champions League for next season. Things
We'd have to be top of the league to win it, though.
Oh, we
Oh,
are. at
we
the
are,
moment.
that's lucky, yeah.
Buzzing. But then you can sort of open up the market, and summer's easier to get a deal done.
Yeah.
So I think it's potentially a good bit of business.
We could get Lacazette back.
That'd be brilliant,
And
wouldn't it?
Aubameyang. Can you imagine them two?
God, imagine them two up front together.
What do you think about Declan Rice, though?
Oh, mate, I think that'll be an absolute steal if we get him. Shaka's 31, Partey's 30, 29, 30. So got a couple of years left at the top. Declan Rice is a great alternative. I think he's both of them together as one player. And I think the leadership he'll have, obviously he knows some of the English guys in our squad as well, very well. Big presence, great experience. I think that'd be a perfect addition.
Yeah. And it looked like Kivior as well was going to sign as defender.
Yeah, from Spezia,
Spezia.
Italian League football.
And Fresneda.
Ivan.
Yeah, from Valladolid.
I don't know much about him. I saw his name banded about the summer.
Yeah, he's been left on the bench.
Is he like 18, is he, or 19?
Um,
Young
I
right
don't know
back.
his age, yeah, I'm not sure, but he was left on the bench yesterday, and it looks like we might be getting him wrapped up as well, which could be quite good. It's just adding this extra. We said about it, haven't we? Just adding in those extra couple of players for those couple of positions to improve it. The central midfield still worries me slightly because if Partey or Xhaka gets a knock, where do we go? We do look at Sambi. Do we look at Zinchenko and bring Tierney in?
Well, there's Kiwior is apparently a defensive midfielder as well by trade.
Oh, okay.
So I think that kind of, Arteta's going for a lot of players that can play in several positions.
He does seem to be, yeah.
Tomiyasu, left back, right back, centre back. Zinchenko, everywhere on the pitch from what we saw today. He was a right wing at one point, wasn't he?
Yeah,
everything.
He was everywhere except for where he was meant to be playing, yeah.
Obviously, Odegaard can play anywhere across the middle and attacking mid. Saka can go anywhere, really. I think the only place he hasn't played is centre back and right back. He played right wing back.
Right back, yeah.
Yeah, but centre back, I don't think Saka's done yet.
No.
And goalie. So I think that kind of fits the mould of what he's looking for.
Yeah, so that's interesting. Obviously, Weghorst had his debut.
I thought he looked good today.
He did.
I think he did a really good job for them.
He holds the ball up nice, doesn't
he? Yeah, he's prolific as such. He'll do a really good job for them, I think. Chelsea have signed Noni Madueke.
Yes, they did. Yeah.
Apologies for the name. They're just signing everyone. He's literally Todd Bowley. He's like a 15-year-old playing Football Manager.
Isn't it Ted?
Todd.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Todd Talks, not Ted Talks.
What?
Nothing, mate. Don't you worry. But Chelsea are just buying everyone. Literally just like, I'll put a bid in.
Yeah.
They're like Arsenal linked with, we'll pay more. Like literally, Chelsea are doing this. Liverpool are doing that. Oh yeah, we'll buy them. Literally do everything.
It is crazy how they're doing that.
But it's all on 8-year deals, 8.5-year deals. So you
long
spread
deals.
the cost.
Yeah, long.
You're
long
minimising the depreciation of a player every season, and they're obviously buying anyone that's under 23.
Yeah.
So they've got so many years ahead of them. So you still got that resale value. So I think it's good business. But what the hell is Potter going to do when they're all fit?
Yeah, good point.
Addressing 42 people in the squad, plus the 45 they got out on loan.
Do you know what he probably does? He probably rings up Cooper and he's like, How did you do it? Doing this?
Do you remember all their names? He's like, nah, mate, I just call them by their numbers.
Yeah.
Squad number 26. Yes, boss, I'm here. I think, obviously, we've still got, a week and a bit left in the transfer window, week and a half. Some signings coming through the door for other teams.
Yeah.
Tottenham have been quiet. I think they need some signings.
Yeah, Levy is he's under pressure, I think. I think Conte's under a lot of pressure. But yeah, you're as you say, it could be a sign for them. I would be surprised if Everton did anything. I mean, we'll come on to them, but I don't think that.
Yeah, Everton are in a bad place.
Big Pat wants to get some boys in at Palace, but I think he's sort of a little bit restrained by the budgets. So I think he's been quite vocal about his concern about that, but it's not with him.
No, the powers above.
Yeah, I wonder if Southampton might make a couple of.
They've done a couple already.
They've done a couple,
yeah.
but I wonder if they might start. They're getting better as well, Southampton, actually.
New manager. They didn't quite get that new manager bounce as such, but they've got Carabao Cup semi-final next week against Newcastle.
Yes.
I think it is. So that'll be good if they can get into the final. It's a nice little cut, and that's going to alleviate a lot of pressure.
Yeah, exactly.
A nice little cut run there.
I just thought of another one, but it's just completely bloody gone from my head.
What, another team?
Depay.
Oh, Memphis Depay,
yeah.
Was it 4 mil he went for in the end?
Yeah, hardly anything
Atletico.
at all to Atletico Madrid.
That come out of nowhere.
Yeah, it did. It was just, it was a bit weird.
That's a great signing for them. Great signing. And he's only 28 or 29. It feels like he's been around
he's been around
forever.
for years. Yeah. So it was interesting that they got rid of Felix and they've got Depay in. I couldn't quite work that out.
Yeah, I don't know whether Chelsea are paying. I think Chelsea are paying all of Felix's wages, so I think that alleviates a lot of stress on that. But I think Felix just didn't get on with Simeone. I think he was being quite vocal about it by the end. So he's like, just get out. So Depay will just get his head down and do what he needs to do.
Depay won't just get his head down. Depay can't do that.
I think he did all right at Barca.
Yeah, he didn't do too bad.
Before they screwed him over and got 12 other strikers in at the same time.
Yeah.
He was doing all right, wasn't he?
When they was on a ban.
Well, yeah. Don't know how they did. That's just ridiculous. Don't get me started. We have been quite good now in terms of holding back as much conversation as possible about Arsenal. But let's talk about it.
Do you think we did well?
No, we did really badly. But how good are we looking now? And how significant is today's win?
Massive. Like today's win was probably bigger than last week's win against Tottenham.
Yeah.
Man United have been
They looked really good.
quality. First half, they looked absolutely outstanding. You know, Rashford's goal was brilliant. He's coming on leaps and bounds.
That strike was fantastic.
Exactly. As much as I despise United, they did play well in the first half. They're playing really good football.
That goal really just came out of a slight mistake from Partey, and then they just passed it through like we weren't there.
Yeah.
And I mean, I can't go for that hit from Rashford. It's
Great
so
hit.
annoying.
Yeah, absolute great hit.
But then Big Eddie, the elite striker.
It's so weird, isn't it, him? Because you just look at him and you're like, oh, God. But he's scoring goals.
He's got a good record. He's got a very good record. He's doing something right.
Yeah. It's just the right position. And that's half of it, isn't it? I guess that's the half with Haaland, who, got a hattie today. But it's just being in the right place. And he's just there. He's a poacher, isn't he? And he's just poaching those balls in, which is great. I'm not sure it suits Arsenal style all the time, but he's still doing well, and you can't take that
he's
from
not. I guess he's not as creative as Jesus, for example.
Great header though.
Oh, it's a fantastic header, and I think his finish for the winner was. I thought it was a brilliant finish.
Yeah,
so acrobatic to get your leg
out,
twisted round and up or whatever. But I know that we've said a few times on here that I know you've never been a big fan of him.
No.
You're he's just lucky all the time.
Yeah.
But you can't be that lucky every game.
No, he's getting himself into the positions, isn't he? He knows where to stand and like when to like just try and get a little flick on to put it in the back of the net, and that's exactly what he's doing. Like his first goal was outstanding. To come back and just like Wan-Bissaka just forgot.
Yeah,
he was just like Eddie who? Ah, shit.
Oh, that
He
guy.
scored, yeah, that guy.
Not that guy. That guy.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I think it was fantastic.
United second. Just that header from Martinez. I felt bad for Gabriel. He did all he can to
the
clear
whole
it.
team did really. It was just a mix-up from Ramsdale, Tommy Ashu.
A couple of times happened today. That was quite worrying. We did look quite dodgy at the back. I know we both said it, didn't we?
Yeah. The back was
which
not
was
performing.
concerning because we've not been like that this season.
Saliba, I think, was pretty faultless.
Yeah, I think Gabriel was reasonably faultless. To be fair,
Yeah.
he got a little bit in the face of people to begin with, and weirdly enough, Xhaka calmed him down. Of all people.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just that like a confusion with Tommy Assi when he came on after half time. Because Ben White didn't look solid. We both said that, didn't we, at half time?
Yeah.
He'd been beat a few times.
Must
a few
have been
sloppy
something up with him
balls.
because he come off, didn't he?
Yeah. Good substitution, though.
Yeah.
Tommy
good
Assi generally is
substitution.
more solid. And he had a few sort of communication things, but I think he only got beat once.
Yeah. Yeah. Saka's goal as well, though.
Oh, mate. Well, he nearly scored the same again. It was like a
Yeah,
mirror,
he nearly did too,
carbon
didn't he?
copy, wasn't it?
Sure, got a touch on. But, mate, what a strike.
That was fantastic, wasn't it?
Oh, my God.
Absolutely
Beautiful.
fantastic. It's just, it genuinely, it's just so exciting at the moment to be an Arsenal fan.
I wonder what other fans think. So please get in touch at Football Drop Pod on Twitter, Football Drop Podcast on all other socials.
Or email us.
What is it? footballdroppodcast@hotmail.com.
That's it. 2 years,
Get it out
boom.
there. So yeah, get in touch and tell us what you think. Whether you actually quite like to see Arsenal win it over Man City, and Man United and Chelsea, you know, Liverpool, those people that have been up there. Is it nice to see someone slightly different come in and win it? I know we've won it a couple times already, but yeah, I wonder what the other people think, other sports.
Yeah, yeah, definitely interesting to get your viewpoints. Is it going to be as big of an achievement as what Leicester did?
I think in terms of shock factor, yeah, but I think Arsenal were definitely.
I feel we were in a better
Yes.
position than what Leicester were
Yeah,
the season prior to them winning the league.
Yeah.
So I'll argue it's not as big of a shock, but it is the fact of how we've come out and played.
yeah, yeah. It's yeah, I completely agree. It's It's absolutely fantastic. It's shocking that we're there, but it's brilliant. So yeah, it is what it is. Should we move on? Should we stop talking about Arsenal? Should we start?
Let's move on.
Should we start? You know, let's keep with United, Palace United.
Oh yeah, they played
On
midweek, didn't they, as
Wednesday,
well, yeah.
1-1, pretty poor performance from United.
Do you know what? I don't think United played that poorly. I just think Palace actually played quite well.
You reckon?
You know, give Palace credit where credit's due. I
Yeah.
know Alistair will be listening. He'll be jumping up and down on his farm now, getting all excited. But I do think they played well. I think they sort of nullified United's attack for the most part, and I think they were threatening.
Yeah,
They were definitely
scored a good
threatening.
goal as well.
I don't understand why he doesn't celebrate. It's really odd.
Does he not? I don't know.
No, he scored that banger and just went, yeah, cool, and just walked off.
Oh, did he? Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know
it's
what
really
that is.
strange. I forgot about this match. Man City Tottenham. I forgot that happened this week.
Really?
Mate, honestly, there's been so many good games and so much going on.
Oh yeah, no, it's like 4-0 draws. But yeah, no, you're right. It's been great.
Spurs just doing the ultimate Spurs.
Yeah, yeah, they 2-0 up.
2 quick 5 goals just before half time. You thought,
Kind of
holy
flying.
shit, what the hell is going on? And then Conte's gone, guys, you do know that this means you'll help Arsenal? And they're like, oh no!
What a dilemma.
And then second half, City just destroyed them.
Yeah.
Mahrez was insane.
Mahrez is quality. Yeah.
He is on some absolute red hot form at the moment.
Yeah, he has been for a while actually. That was a great buy. That was a bit of a coup by City, I think, to get him. But City second half, fantastic. Showed they're up for the challenge. Pep is firing them up,
Absolutely.
and they're certainly. That's what Arsenal need, so they can't take their foot off the brake.
yeah,
Off
off the gas.
Off the
yeah.
gas. Fuck's sake. Yeah.
Yeah,
move
just
on.
yeah. I think you sound done. To be fair, you sound done. Liverpool, Chelsea.
I was dull, wasn't it?
Chelsea
Other than-
deserved to get something out, to get 3 points. I reckon.
Well, they scored, didn't they?
Yeah, quite early on. It wasn't a goal though, so it's offside.
Yeah. So,
So it didn't score,
with the ball went in the back of the net.
but it doesn't count.
No.
So
They still scored. You can't take that they scored away. It was just. We can take it away.
because they did.
So,
Yeah, VAR took it away.
Yeah. But they still scored.
Ali
They put the
Campbell
ball
took
in
it
the back.
away. Took it away from his own team.
That's
How
weird,
weird,
isn't it?
VAR.
Why'd you do that? But yeah. Anyway, they were the better team, but I think a 0-0 draw is about right for me.
Yeah, fair enough. Liverpool, I think
Oh, God,
they're struggling.
shit.
They are struggling.
Defensively, especially.
Do you know what? I forgot they've got Arthur Mello still there.
Yeah.
He's played like 20 minutes.
Yeah, and he doesn't want to go anywhere. They want to keep him for next season. So he's obviously shown some
Mental.
signs.
It's mental.
But yeah,
yeah, I
crazy. And to think, I was like, yeah, why haven't Arsenal gone in for that?
now we know
That
why.
or him.
Yeah, now we know why. Leicester drew 2-2 with Brighton.
Banging game. Great game.
Yeah, Matoma's goal
Yeah.
for Brighton was bloody brilliant.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Well, and
strike.
Ferguson's was as well, actually. And Harvey Barnes scored a good goal.
I haven't seen Barnes' goal, to be fair.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah.
Solid big point for Leicester.
Certainly was. Certainly a
Stalls
huge
Brighton
point.
a bit, I feel.
Sorry?
Stalls Brighton a little bit, I feel.
Yeah.
Because they probably went in that game thinking, we've got this, lads.
Yeah. I think they are game in hand, Brighton. Or is it Liverpool?
I don't know. No, I can't remember. I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, they were playing really well. But yeah, pegged back 2-2 with Leicester.
Another loss for Southampton.
Played a lot better though.
They did play a lot better. They're probably unfortunate, I would say, to not get anything out of that game.
Yeah. Yeah, it was about time Ollie Watkins scored as well.
Yeah, well, Emery came out this week, didn't he? He's like, no, Ollie Watkins is our number 9. Like, he's our striker, he's our man. And he's gone, oh yeah, okay. Boom.
And that's all he needs. I think he just needs that bit of faith. I think Ings coming in probably knocked him a little bit. Maybe.
Yeah, well, Ings then came in and hit the ground running, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
He scored a lot of goals quite early on. And I know there was a lot of sort of, can they play together? Can they not? So they didn't start that many games under Gerrard together, did they? It was always sort of him or Ings or him. So a little bit difficult, but good 3 points for Villa as well. West Ham, Everton.
Interesting.
I know you want
game,
to talk about Everton as well.
Interesting game that. West Ham played quite well.
I feel Everton made them look better than what they were. If I'm totally honest.
I don't know. I think they started to ping the ball around a little bit more. Bowen was getting into the game quite a lot, and obviously got a couple of goals. Rice's quality. Let's hope he does come to Arsenal. Very nearly scored as well. Just Everton. I just don't get, like, defensively. They're just so poor.
It's like they're not coached.
It's just...
It's like Frank Lampard goes, don't worry about defending, lads. Just score more goals and we'll win.
Connor Cody does all right. He seems to be...
He's fine to lose him. He's only one person,
Yeah,
isn't
exactly.
He?
Yeah, it's just him kind of on his own. And he's not getting it right all the time.
It's like Chelsea with Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva's been immense this season.
Yeah.
But he's had 12 other people defending next to him.
Yeah.
There's only so much he can do himself.
Exactly, yeah. But for Everton then, Lampard's coming out to say he's happy to fight and continue on, and there's lots of talk about him getting the sack, and then the owner came out and said it's not my job to sack Lampard, and
I think it is.
I think it might be
Yeah, I think he's got to take some element of responsibility there for that.
Certainly has, yeah.
So what's a weird thing to come out with?
Weird. They're up shit creek. I mean, the board were advised not to go because there's to the last game because of the threat towards them.
Yes, it's been deemed a high risk now, isn't it?
Yeah, and now it's like
it's insane.
it is absolutely mental that he's come out and then said that. Yeah. That's going to surely piss the fans off even more, because I'm sure you've got people who want along with them, but that's just going to piss them off. Like
the fans though are, for me, they're a little bit living in some sort of dream world of fantasy land, because Everton have not been good for a long time now. They're clutching on to that time when they qualified for Champions League and got fourth in the league and stuff like that. That was 15 years ago, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
That you're not that team anymore. You're nowhere near that team now. You've had loads and loads of money from some really good sales. They got a lot of money for John Stones. Done nothing with it. It's like, well, what are you doing with it all? And they just spend it on crap. Like Gylfi Sigurdsson, 45 million. Walcott, 32 million. I know we've said this, I think, about a month or so, or just before the World Cup. But they are in a serious situation. And I don't think it's Lampard. You can change the manager all you want, but you need to change it from the top down.
And I think you said it, didn't you? That they turned down, was it 50 million from Chelsea for Gordon?
Yeah, in the summer. What's he done this season?
Well, he can't even get on the pitch. They bought Mopay. What's Mopay doing? What's he done? Not really a lot.
And you've got a culmination of players from 5 different managers.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I guess that is then a kind of a thing for Lampard to stay and to build his team. Although you would probably lost confidence when he signed Dele Alli for potentially 40 million, and he's done fuck all. Rented him, lent him to Besiktas, who have basically said, well, he's all right on the bench,
Yeah, we don't want him. We don't really want him. Yeah, it's mad to think Dele Alli's only 26.
I just wonder. I'd like to interview him and just see how he is.
Yeah. maybe we'll get in touch.
Well,
Speak to his representatives.
he knows where we are.
Yeah, well, we'll go to him, I think.
Nah, he knows where we are.
Well, he does know you're a celeb, so
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
maybe stick something out on LinkedIn and Twitter. It's about guys looking for people to interview at Dele Alli.
Yeah.
Interested? Hit me up. HMU. See what happens. But yeah, massive 3 points for West Ham there.
Oh yeah, huge.
Gives Moisey a bit of a break, I think.
He definitely
Cut some
needed
pressure.
that, didn't he?
Bournemouth are unlucky not to get the 3 points there. But
Yeah.
Forest come back fighting, didn't they? In that
Their
second
old
half.
boy Surridge. Did you see? Did you see they just signed?
Danjuma,
Oh God, excuse me.
heartburn.
Right, yeah. Is it Otara?
I don't know who that is. I've missed this one.
Oh,
Who? Bournemouth.
yeah.
I saw Danjuma,
Who's Danjuma?
their old player. He's come back. He's playing in Spain.
Well, I don't know, mate. They just signed Utara.
Okay,
I don't know. I don't know if he's Danjuma Utara.
I don't think so. I think it's Arnold Danjuma.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Then it's not. It's a different guy,
Okay.
which is good. I'm glad we've figured this out between us.
So Bournemouth signed another player. Fantastic.
And he
That's good.
he got the assist in, but he he was photographed with he was photographed with the guy who signed. I don't even recognise who it was. I don't think it was their
God
manager,
knows.
was it? Anyway, so yeah, and he's clearly been out, bought a brand new shirt with his signing on fee or something,
Yeah.
and he's still got the creases in it. Bless him. And it's just the shirt looks a
tried.
bit too big as well.
It's a bit too big.
yeah.
It looked like it fit me. Poor guy.
Yeah, bless him. So I thought that was quite funny.
Yeah, that
That is
I know
always
the picture's
awkward.
circulating as well. Bless.
When you get a new shirt and you're like, fantastic, yeah, and then you put it on and you're like, oh fuck, this looks stupid. But
Just get your jacket on, didn't you?
yeah, but Chris Wood made a good start. Bit of a surprise that he moved there. Forest.
Yeah, I thought that, but I think Newcastle don't need him. They've got their options that they want. Chris Wood was a get out of jail card, wasn't he?
But he was still playing for them.
Yeah, as a backup, I guess Isak's fit.
That's true.
Wilson's fit now as well.
That's true.
Obviously, they can get injured together like they did earlier in the season, but I think they've got that rotation now with other players coming in. Almiron can play
Arlington,
through the middle if
Almiron, yeah.
needed, and
You love Almiron.
St. Max, mate, you love Almiron.
No, Guimaraes.
Yeah, you do.
Guimaraes.
You do love Guimaraes.
Guimaraes.
Guimaraes. Joe, I was talking to actually, we'll talk about it later. No, I was talking to Ali last night.
That was weird.
And then just going through like team of the season so far, because on FIFA I've got team of the year out and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And we were doing our team of the season, and we both said Guimaraes and Almiron in our team of the year.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not
Almiron was my
surprised.
backup. Saka was there first.
Yeah, of
Our boy
course.
Saka.
But you had Guimaraes in the main team.
Yeah. Yeah.
You had Guimaraes in the main
Yeah,
team. yeah.
Guimaraes, yeah.
Well done.
What was we talking about? Yeah, so
Football.
Palace Newcastle 0-0. That's a great performance from Palace, I thought as well.
Yeah, it was a bit of a bore one though, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think they nullified what Newcastle could do.
Ooh. Nullified.
Don't you think?
Well, yeah.
Like, Newcastle just didn't look that threatening.
Newcastle 16 shots, 7 on target, 61% possession. Outplayed them, but
Yeah, you'd expect to though, wouldn't you? The way they have been playing all season.
but generally, 2 big chances missed.
Yeah, credit where credit's due for Palace there. Big point for them.
Big point.
And it's 2 points dropped in Newcastle's eyes, I'd imagine, as well. So
Yeah, and did
they
they
probably would have expected to win
did they
that.
drop points last game?
Yeah, it's 2 draws now.
Yeah.
Yeah. City back to winning ways, 3-0, Haaland hat-trick. Broken every record going now. He's beat last season's Golden Boot record, and it's January.
It's
It's
just
fucking
mental, isn't it?
January.
It's just insane. Like the guy's incredible.
And
Absolutely
people are saying, oh, I don't think he's very good at City. He's breaking... What more can the guy do? He's breaking every record. Fastest 10 goals, fastest 15 goals, fastest 20 goals.
Yeah.
Beat Golden Boot record already for last season. He's, nigh on guaranteed pretty much to beat the overall record. It's like 34, I think, or 33 in a season.
Oh, is it? Okay. I don't know.
So 10 goals in 20 games he needs to get, or 18 games.
He could get that in one game.
Yeah, by the time Champions League gets back together, he's done it.
What's he on for this season?
He's on 23 or 24.
Is that Prem as well?
Yeah. No, that's just Prem.
So is that just Prem?
Yeah, that's just Prem. I don't know how many goals he's done now. He must be on 30.
That's insane, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's like
at least 25.
It's like Messi, Ronaldo stats.
Yeah, it's 1 in 1.
Like
yeah.
Barca, Real,
Well, it's better
Messi,
than 1 in 1.
Ronaldo
Yeah.
figures. Mental.
It's scary. Once Man City find out that proper way of getting him in the game consistently, game in, game out,
Yeah.
the league's fucked.
Yeah, next season, it's just going to be a 2-horse race again, isn't it? I think.
Yeah. I reckon Chelsea will be there because they've got 4 squads that they can choose from.
Yeah.
So they'll just be like, we'll put Chelsea B today. Yeah, Chelsea B team. 3-0 for Man City against Wolves. Wolves are in trouble.
They are.
They definitely need to get some fresh legs in. Wolves have signed Craig Dawson
I saw from West Ham.
That's a weird signing for me.
3 million. Why?
I don't know. I didn't see that coming. I thought he was playing for West Ham quite regularly.
Yeah, I think West Ham want to shore up that defence.
So they thought they'll sell their main defender.
Yeah, but he's knocking on a bit now, isn't he? Is he 33?
Yeah.
So I assume they've got somebody lined up.
Well, you'd hope so if you're a West Ham fan.
But what makes it even stranger is Cody's on loan from Wolves to Everton, and he's doing quite well.
Yeah, I mean, we said it at the start of the season. Why have they let him go? But I think it was the position change. Formation change, because they want to go to the back 4, don't they? Instead of sort of 3 at the back or 5.
But anyway.
Very odd. Leeds-Brentford was a very boring game.
Ball draw, 0-0.
Good point for both. Move on.
It's been a pretty boring... it's been a boring weekend, with exception to our game, I think. Oh, and maybe you could argue the City game.
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't televised anyway, which is annoying. Decided to watch Leeds-Brentford live instead on
that's
Sky
what you want.
Sports. Yeah, absolutely.
That's what you want on Sunday
That's what the
afternoon.
punters want. And then, massive 3-2 win for Arsenal today. Another 3 points. Big game tomorrow, Fulham-Tottenham.
Massive game. That would be great if Fulham win that. I mean, let's hope we get,
As a neutral, we think it'll be good. But I think Fulham are bang on to do something there.
Yeah, Fulham certainly could. Tottenham are certainly in a position where they could lose, or maybe even draw,
Tottenham off the back of 2, not heavy defeats, but
they're going to take them
morale
heavy,
beating,
like,
yeah.
To lose at Arsenal, that's going to be the
losing at home to us as well.
Sorry,
which made it worse.
They were at the toilet bowl. So yeah, it's like losing at home to Arsenal and then being 2-0 up at City, and then losing 4-2 again. That's so.
Yeah, that capitulation's just embarrassing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm really worried about Tottenham. Let's go live, flying to the German league, Bundesliga in Germany, with the Italian maestro that is Guillherme Bologna in Germany live. Let's go over.
Welcome, Guillherme. How are you doing?
Hey, cracking, mate. Yeah.
Sick. Yeah.
Yeah, sweet, bro. Yeah.
Played long there. Cheers. Thanks, Guy.
There's a real part of me that does want to go into an accent, but I just don't think that we can. I think we're too young to be cancelled so early.
Yeah.
So Leipzig and Bayern,
A couple of years we'll get away with that.
1-1. Yeah.
Wow.
Good draw that for Leipzig. Bayern away. Frankfurt beat Schalke 3-0. I mean, some cracking results. I mean, the Prem was boring. There's some great results in Bundesliga this weekend. Yeah. Bochum beat Hertha Berlin 3-1. Union Berlin
goals galore.
back to winning ways. This ain't even nothing yet. Union Berlin beat Hoffenheim 3-1, so back to winning ways for them. Wolfsburg, massive shock because Freiburg have been absolutely sick this season. 6-0 win for Wolfsburg.
6-0?
Yeah, I love how you do that. Yeah, mate, 6-0. Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah,
Go
I
on,
know, yeah.
Wolfsburg.
Go on. Stuttgart and Mainz drew 1-1. Bit of a bore if you consider the rest of the results. And I'm really, really sad and sorry to say to you that Cologne, demolished Bremen. 7-1.
You shitting me? 7-1.
7-1, yeah.
Oh, come on, Bremen. What are you
No,
doing?
I'm gutted about that. Dortmund in a
God.
massive game with Augsburg, 4-3 winners.
Do you know what? Dortmund always make me laugh, right? So we think they're quite a good team. They concede so many goals every season, but they'll always score so
Always
many
score.
goals.
Always
It reminds me of Liverpool when they were under Brendan Rodgers,
Yeah.
where they'd be like, "Oh, it's 5-4, 4-3."
But they always come up with a fantastic play. I mean, Jude Bellingham,
He's off in the summer.
unreal. He's got to be going. Mukoko, who's been doing quite well this season.
Have you read about the controversy around him? They don't think he's actually 18, 19.
Really?
Could be 22. Could be older.
I mean, it's not a surprise, is it? Let's be honest.
So, mate, it's just ridiculous.
And then the final blockbuster today, Mönchengladbach Leverkusen, 3-2 Leverkusen.
Oh,
Outstanding, man! Like it's incredible. Bayern are still top. Frankfurt second, Union Berlin third, and Freiburg
yes,
fourth.
Union Berlin are up there still.
Yeah, honestly, man, it's so.
Because they were
open
dropping,
still.
weren't they?
They were. Stuttgart, Hertha, and Schalke are kind of the ones that are looking likely to go down. Augsburg, Bochum are still down there as well. Let's go to Italy, where, I don't really want to name the team, but they're playing Atalanta today after their points deduction. Roma beat Spezia, obviously 2-0. Spezia now losing their number one centre-back
Yeah.
to us. Monza and Sassuolo drew 1-1. Udinese beat Sampdoria. Torino beat Fiorentina. Napoli beat Salernitana to continue their winning ways. And Verona beat Lecce. And I'm actually going to Lecce in May. So
Are you?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, going back to my hometown.
Your hometown.
So very quick run through now. Napoli are 12 points above AC Milan. They've got a game. They've got more. Played a game more, but still.
Christ, that's a big margin, isn't it?
And Inter and Roma following up in third and fourth. Juventus are now 10th on 22 points.
Love that.
And then you've got down the bottom Sassuolo, Verona, Sampdoria, and Cremonese. Does look like Verona, Sampdoria, and Cremonese are probably going to go down. Actually, bit of a shame for Samp. Or Doria.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I know you will be absolutely buzzing to hear that Barcelona beat Real Madrid in the final of the cup. And
no. What was the score?
2-0, I think.
Man,
Yeah,
I hate Barca.
I love it.
I
So
hate
Mallorca
them
beat
so
Celta
much.
Vigo. Sociedad doing well still, beat Vallecano.
Nice.
España beat Betis 1-0.
So that will never stop being funny for me.
Didn't get old, is it? Atletico Madrid beat Valladolid 3-0. And obviously we said that fellow was dropped for the game. I can't remember his fucking name.
Ivan Fresneda.
That's the one, thank you. But Depay didn't get onto the bench. Wasn't signed in time. Sevilla beat Cadiz 1-0.
Oh, they got a win.
Villarreal, yeah.
Because they are in a bad position.
Sevilla. Yeah, I guess, yeah.
They're struggling.
Yeah, well, they won. So I think they're doing all right now.
One win changes it all.
Villarreal beats Girona 1-0. Elche and Osasuna drew. Barcelona have just beaten Getafe 1-0. So Sevilla are 15th. So they are climbing back up. But yeah, they have been in a bad place. Valladolid still in a bad place with Cadiz and Elche. Celta Vigo and Getafe. Yeah, I guess it's all quite close actually down there. Valencia is in a bit of trouble. España, bit of trouble. But Barcelona they've played a game more than Madrid, but they're 6 points clear. With Sociedad and Atletico completing the rest of the top four. And then Brest are playing in half an hour in the French Cup against Lyon.
Fantastic. Thank you for the roundup. Thank you very much. Do you want to come on to predictions? So I don't think we actually came to a final result of the points.
We did.
Did we?
Yeah, last week. Yeah, Danny agreed with me, and
Did
I
he?
put
Oh,
the
that's
6 points in.
disappointing. Because
Have you managed to find someone?
I'm just thinking you
Like-
nearly messed up this week, and I was going to bring that to everyone's attention.
Well, I didn't nearly mess up.
We did.
Well, I'd say it was probably both of us.
Yeah, but more you.
Of course.
You're responsible for the predictions. You're keeping the scores and stuff. So
Oh,
that
okay.
was how I was justifying
So it's
it
just
in my
solely
head.
on me, then, is it?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. But no, it's been a good weekend of predictions, actually. We've both got quite a few points. haven't we?
It has, yes. Let me just work it out now. So obviously we still got the Fulham Spurs game. So you have got 3, 6, 7, 8. And I've got 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ooh,
So 8-6 to you this weekend, depending on what happens.
slow and steady, closing that gap.
Tomorrow.
If I keep up that pace, I close that gap.
You do. So you are on 121 and I'm on 142. So yeah, keep going, mate. And
Yeah, man.
that 21 points will come down. Yeah.
Got 21 points to go. Buzzing. I've got it. I've got this.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean it's interesting. I felt like I wasn't on my game for predictions this week. I felt like it was a bit of a rush job at like sort of 12 o'clock.
Do you know what? I did too.
Yesterday afternoon.
I felt exactly the same. I felt very pressured and panicked. But it's worked out all right. So if you could do that every week,
Yeah.
I'm well up for
You
this.
should just do that. Yeah. I just send it.
I'm just sitting there setting an alarm for like 12:01. I'm like, oh, quick, Will. Buzzing, mate, buzzing. I'm looking forward to football tomorrow.
Me too. Yeah.
I am unfortunately working in London though, so I'm gonna have to. Obviously, that's why we're recording
We're
tonight.
recording tonight. Yeah.
So I'll have to
working
meet
from
you
home
over there.
tomorrow, So I'll be buzzing down there. Hopefully all the roads are open this time.
Fingers crossed. Oh, Dave Lambert's returning.
Big Dave. Yeah. Well done, mate.
Big Griff is back. I say
Fresh from Rome.
Big Griff, tiny Griff.
I did have to say to him, don't forget, mate, Rome wasn't built overnight.
Did he realise that? No
Yeah,
idea what
he
you're
said-
talking about.
He sort of said, yeah. And
So
then walked off.
Yeah,
So,
he doesn't
no
listen,
idea.
does he? Bless. Yeah, cool. Anything to add?
Don't forget to keep your foot on the brake.
Keep your foot off. Keep your foot on the brake. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, take
been a
care,
pleasure,
guys. Have a good
guys.
week.
Remember, #drop the pod.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
I can't. Can you?
I can. That's us. That's in us in your ears.